Hi, beautiful souls. I'm sharing some light on reality. What is reality? Everyone is creating their own reality. Everyone is creating the frequency, the dimension that they are living in. Whatever is going on around you, some people go, oh yes, but this is real, this is really happening. We're all living in frequencies, dimensions, and what we see is a reflection of what is going on within inside us, because everything outside of us is actually what's going on within inside of us. So for anything to show up in our reality, it has to be going on inside of us. And that's why when we integrate the way that we live, when we integrate everything that we are having some interest with, when we integrate that from within, accept who we are, love ourselves, really love ourselves, and let go of all of the human, the lower human, the ego type of human ways of judging, shaming, blaming, criticizing, competition, all of the ways that the lower human sets about to separate themselves from the collective, separate themselves from unifying. And we let all of that go, and we go within, accept the person that we are, love the person that we are. If you can love, really love the person that you are, and claim all parts of yourself and integrate every tiny aspect of who you are, love, 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 relaxing, integrating, so as to be able to release all that you're not, then you are able to love others as they truly are. And you see the light in others, and you see the greatest in others. And you don't try to change them, you just accept them as they are. If people want help, that's a different story, but when people try and muddle in and try and get into other people's business, that's when you create entanglements. Entanglements is not a cool thing. Everything outside of us is what's going on inside of us. As I was walking to my little spot here today, beside my dear friend Walnut Tree, thank you those of you that have noticed Walnut Tree's lovely face, and Walnut Tree is certainly ascending too. I feel the difference of my tree friend since I've been speaking to this tree. I've known this tree a long time, but I haven't always stood beside this tree to do videos. But this tree's changing, it's growing, it's expanding, it's ascending, just like all of us. It's feeling that light, it's experiencing the love. And whether I am assisting in that by being a friend, I don't know. I really don't know. This is the thing. It's like you can't measure something when you are already involved with something, and you don't measure anything when you're on this path. So you just accept it as it is. You accept this tree is changing, the beach shingle is changing. Everywhere I look, things are changing. The birds, the song even of the birds, I've noticed has changed. But is this my reality, or is this what's happening for everyone? And like I was saying earlier, as I was walking here to my special spot, I closed my eyes as I was looking at the sun, blessing the water, and then I closed my eyes, and inside myself I saw everything, all the different, well, I say all the different stars. You can't even count the stars, but it was like looking at the galaxies and everything within me. I was like, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. And I feel really relaxed today. Last night I did a swim training, so I was in bed much later than my usual time. And I slept very well. And I woken up and I was like, okay, go and embrace the sun, go and embrace the sunrise, enjoy the outdoors with Lanto, make your video. And as I was walking along and seeing the stars, the galaxies, universes, multiverse within inside me, I was like, this is what I will share today. This is something that everyone will experience at some point, whether this lifetime, another lifetime, but you are, everything outside is inside of you, everything. And so your reality is a reflection of the frequency that you are existing from, the frequency that is within you. It carries out and is shown up in everything that you see around you. So if you want to change that, you change it from within. Years ago, I visited Auschwitz with a very dear, beloved soul, and I felt it was very, very dark. It was really heavy, and I went there to bless the place, unknowingly, really, because this was a very long time ago. But I did. I blessed the place and I prayed for those souls. My grandmother's sister was in Auschwitz, and she was deranged when she left. But you often hear these stories of people that come out and they manage to go on to inspire other people from rising out of really harsh and dreadful conditions. Because when I went, it was wintertime, and I can tell you it was absolutely freezing. And these people, they did not have warm clothes to wear, and the shocking conditions, I can tell you, absolutely shocking conditions. You just can't imagine how anyone could have survived that, really, and come out. And the people that did survive and went on to inspire many, many people from their stories, they all said the same thing, and that was that they knew nobody could take their minds from them. That was theirs. So they could inflict pain on their bodies, they could do all sorts of things to their bodies, but what was inside of them, what was inside was theirs. And so they used to concentrate on creating beautiful sceneries within their minds and seeing all of their loved ones and everybody being happy. And they used to create this hologram of beauty and tranquility and love. And they managed to come out and create that for themselves and inspire others. And hopefully by inspiring others, it will stop other people with this well, that way of being, which is not very nice. Not very nice. So consider what it is that you really are wanting to bring into your reality. Consider what it is that you feel could use a little bit of an uplift, an up-leveling. Consider what it is that you wish to create more of, and create it, because you are a powerful creator and you're creating all of this. Everything you are creating. And together it enhances the one. It enhances the one. New Earth is a frequency, and we are all frequencies. We all carry a certain well, as humans, we all carry a certain density, which it keeps us within the lower frequencies of the earth. So the earth, Mother Earth, Gaia, is of a higher frequency, 5D and above. Let's just say, because the 5D earth, there is no separation from the higher realms, although the lower realms still with it exist, they're just not seen. And this is the same for us. Like we are all of these dimensions, and occasionally some will flip in and out of the higher realms, and sometimes we are mainly existing in the lower realms, depending on what we are doing, how we are living, how we are being, and how we are creating our limitations, because we have to recreate the language we use, we have to recreate the way that we live, we have to recreate the way that we look at things, how we view things, how we view the world, how we view ourselves, how we view others. And we have to really strip ourselves down. Like when I was at swim training last night, the coach was like, right, we're going to have to strip your stroke all the way down, because you're never going to get any faster unless you strip it all down so that you become faster, tidier, smoother. And I was like, okay, well, we'll do that then. Let's do that. Because I want to be faster. I want to experience the joy of sliding, gliding through the water effortlessly. And I need help to do that. So whatever it is that you're wishing to create, you create it. Go ahead and create it. And you just really take your pen out, journal, record yourself, listen to yourself, speak to others. When you're speaking to other people, what words am I using? How am I choosing to describe myself, or describe my work, or describe what it is I do in this day, in my days? How am I getting enough sleep? Am I getting enough sleep? Am I resting enough? And having those dreams where I can also do the work in my dreams. We get so much done in our dream time. And choose to create the reality that you wish to live in. If you're living in a reality of polarity, then integrate everything that you are within you, so that it then appears externally, out there for you, as proof that you have changed within. But you won't need proof. That's the other thing. Proof is a very human thing as well, but I say it to describe what I wish to say. Everything will show up outside of you as you change within. I know this is what's happened for me. The more that I change within, the more I integrate within. Every time I find something where it's a little bit out of key and the tone's not in harmonic, I recreate that tone, I recreate that harmonic to perfect for where I am moving into as the next version of me, and the next version, because we are continually changing. Like if you imagine like those futuristic pictures where you see, like, say, somebody throwing a tennis ball and you see hundreds of tennis balls. Well, this is what we're like as well. We're like that thrown tennis ball, because we are continually changing. And so there are so many different versions of us in each frequency, because the frequency doesn't just go boop, stop. It's a continual frequency. So this is something that you may choose to ponder upon. And yes, I know that this is my experience. My experience is that when we change within, everything changes outside of ourselves. And this is so much more in depth than, your law of attraction, which is a limited teaching, because not all of the teachings are there within it, because there are so many spiritual laws, and the spiritual laws tend to work together because they're not separate. Everything together, unified. And this is what we are being, unifying ourselves, unifying the ways that we're living, so that we can create this beautiful, peaceful, loving, joyful existence in these human bodies that become divine human bodies. We are divine already, we're a divine human, but we transcend the lower human aspects, and we rise and we become much lighter, much lighter. Thank you for watching. My name is ZsaZsa. Go forth and create the reality that you wish to live in and exist from. Bless you all. If you like this video, please share, subscribe, comment if you feel called to do so. Thank you. Peace.